So the question that I want to ask you all, and just ask yourself this, but the question I want to ask you, do you really love God? And and if so, do you really take out time for God? Do you take out time and just go in your prayer closet and just seek God for Him and not always for what you can get out of Him? Do you really take that time to want to know God more and more for His heart rather than His riches? Do you really take time to want to know God character, to know how He really is? And so also, if you love God, are you really keeping His commandments? You know, especially when God gave us that commandment to love people and to really and to first of all to really love Him with our heart, mind, and soul, then also to love others. And so, can you really say to God, Lord, I am doing all that you ask, even though it's hard, I am still doing all that you want me to do. And so there could be a few things that we struggle with. It could be when it could be having a hard time forgiving people. It could be struggling with an addiction that you got hooked on. It can be basically trying to get along with others, treating people right. And so the questions that basically, I ask you is because of the fact that when you really think about God and you think about who God is and when you think about His character and what He did for us by sending His Son Jesus Christ here for us, because when Jesus was here, He demonstrated what love was and is. He really showed us how to love those even whenever they treat us wrong, even whenever they reject us, even whenever they stab us in the back. When Jesus was here, He showed us how to really love those type of people. And so I know a lot of people they will say, but how can I love this person whenever he raped me, she left me, he cheated on me, my father abused me, my mother left me when I was little, my dad walked out on me, my wife left me for another man, my husband left me for another woman. And so we ask God and we say all of those things, and we come up with excuses to why we feel like we can't love the person who betrayed us. But see, if we say that we really love God, if we say that we really seek Him, then therefore it should be no question about it. We are to love those that wrongfully uses us, who persecutes us. And so if you love God, you will keep His commandments. If you truly love God, you will be a full reflecting image of Jesus Christ. And yes, it's hard sometimes because we get up in our flesh, and then it's like, we are so ready to just lash out on those who do us wrong. But never forget that we are to love our enemies. And even whenever they get hungry, we are to feed them. If they get thirsty, we are to give them something to drink. So can you really say that you love God? Can you really say to God, Lord, I am doing all that you ask, and even though in my struggles, I am still right here present in the moment with you. Or are you really sold out for God? That no matter the cost of what this life may bring, that you are really fully dedicating, devoting yourself to God. So ask yourself, do you really love God? I love you all.